Good morning to all. Welcome our social science class. We discuss about our last class, economic thought. Four factors of production, then land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. Then what to produce, how to produce, how much to produce, for whom to produce. Then so many economic thinkers, we learned about the so many economic thinkers, Indian thinkers and Western thinkers. Okay, then this is the previous knowledge in the last class. Then today, now we discuss about the next chapter towards the Gangetic plain. Towards the Gangetic plain, the new chapter. Okay, who were Aryans? Who were Aryans? The people who spoke the Indo-European language, Sanskrit, came to be known as Aryans. Okay, the Aryans are the original inhabitants of Central Asia. They arrived in India around 1500 BC. And the regions where the Aryans first settled in India was called Saptasindhu. First settled in India was called Saptasindhu. It was in Saptasindhu region that the Rigveda was composed. The Rigveda is the earliest literacy record of the Aryan race. The Aryans spread to Indo-Gangetic plain in the later Vedic period. Then what means Saptasindhu? Saptasindhu region, the area including river Saraswati together with the Sindhu river tributary rivers Chalam, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and Beas. Okay, this the area was the Saptasindhu region area. Okay, then the language spoken by the people who inhabited various part of Europe and Asia are regarded as the Indo-European languages. Among them, the people who spoke Sanskrit came to be known as Aryans. Okay, Sanskrit came to be known as Aryans. The first literary work in Sanskrit is a Rigveda. Okay, Rigveda. Then Saptasindhu region, Saraswati, Sindhu river and tributary rivers in Sindhu. Okay. Then next, then you learned the Vedic period. What means Vedic period? Duration of Vedic period. Okay, BC 1500 BC to 600 BC are the Vedic period duration. Then Vedic period divided into two parts, Rigvedic period and later Vedic period. Listen. Vedic period divided by two parts. Rigvedic period and later Vedic period. One thousand BC to 600 BC, 1000 BC to 1000 BC, 1000 to okay. Then look at the chart. Vedic period 1500 BC to 600 BC. Vedic period divided by two. Rigvedic period and later Vedic period. Rigvedic period 1500 BC to 1000 BC. Then later Vedic period 1000 BC to 600 BC. Okay. Then what information do you obtain from the chart? What information? First one, the period between 1500 BC and 600 BC is known as Vedic period. Okay, 1500 BC to 600 BC. The period between 1500 BC to and 600 BC is known as Vedic period. Then what means Rigvedic period? Rigvedic period between 1500 BC and 1000 BC is known as Rigvedic period. Okay. Then next, later Vedic period. Later Vedic period 1000 BC and 600 BC is known as Rigvedic later Vedic period. Listen. Then Rigvedic period, Rigveda is the earliest among the Vedas. Then later Vedic period, Samaveda, Atharva Veda, Yajurveda and so many another 3 Vedas. Okay. The next, life of people. Life of people. We get information regarding the life of the people in the Saptasindhu region from the Rigveda. What were the peculiarities of the life of the people? What were the peculiarities of the life of the people? Look at the textbook, page number 135. So many points. First ones, Aryans belonged to different tribes. Tribe means Gotras. Aryans belonged to different tribes. Then a Gotra, tribe means Gotra. Gotra by joining many Ganas. Gotra by joining the many Ganas. The basic unit of the Rigvedic tribal society was family. Listen, the basic unit of the Rigvedic tribal society was family. Then the eldest members of the tribes was selected as the head of the title. Head of the tribe. The eldest member of the tribe was selected as the head of the tribe or head of the Gotras. Then there were different tribal assemblies to assist the tribal heads. These assemblies were known as Sabha and Samiti. Vidhata, Sabha and Samiti. There were different tribal assemblies to assist the tribal heads. These assemblies were known as Vidhata, then Sabha and Samiti. The main occupations of the Aryans. What is the main occupations of the Aryans? Cattle rearing and farming. Main occupations of the Saptasindhu region or Aryans, cattle rearing and farming. They fought a battle for postal grounds and cattle. These are the life of the people, peculiarities of the people. Okay. Then the next day, the place where the nomadic people started to settle permanently came to be known as Janapada. Okay. Listen. Life of the people. So many information regarding the life of the people or Saptasindhu region in the Rigvedic period. Then life of the people, so many points in your textbook. Then read the paragraph, page number 135. You can see the page number 135. Saptasindhu region, life of the people. Okay. Rigvedic period, the basis of occupation, let us the 3 parts: priest, soldiers and common people. Okay. Then the priest who conducted the yagas to ensure success in battle, and the tribal heads who led the in war assembled more and more wealth. Listen, the priest who conducted yagas to ensure success in battle, and tribal head to led the war in assembled more and more wealth. Thus control over the wealth came to these people. Okay, came to these people during the period. The belief of the Aryans were simple and based on nature worship. Their main lord was Indra. They worshipped the main lord was Indra. They also worshipped other gods, namely Agni, Varuna, Maruti, Surya, etc. Okay. They also undertook various rituals and special prayers for increasing their cattle wealth. Okay. Then next, BC 1000, the Aryans started moving towards the Gangatic plain. What might be the reason for this? Increasing in population, struggles among the tribes, origin of new tribes, etc. From the Saptasindhu region, the Aryans migrated to the area adjoining the Gangatic plain by clearing the forest. Okay, next parts towards the Gangetic plain. Okay, BC 1000 the Aryans started moving towards the Gangetic plain. What might be the reason for this? Increasing in population, struggles among the tribes, origin of new tribes, etc. From the Saptasindhu region, the Aryans migrated to the area adjoining to the Gangetic plain by clearing the forest. Then tools made of iron tools helped them a lot of in this. Okay, tools made iron tools helped them a lot of in this. We get information regarding the life of the Aryans from 1000 BC to 6000 BC from later Vedas, namely Atharva Veda, Samaveda and Yajurveda. These are the later Vedas. Rigvedas means Rigveda. Then another 3 Vedas, later Vedas. The Aryans who reached the Gangetic plain cleared the forest using iron tools implements. Then they started farming in the field of using iron plowshare. Gangetic plain, they started farming in the field using iron plowshare, iron tools implement, then iron plowshare, iron knife, so many iron tools. With the expansion of agriculture, flourished the agriculture, the Aryans were transfer for into the settled society. Okay, then Gangetic plains, they were used iron tools. Then main occupations of agriculture and farming. Okay, agriculture and farming. Then the place where the nomadic people started to settle permanently came to be known as Janapadas. Then the head of the tribe became the king. Kingship became hereditary. The importance of the assemblies of each tribe diminished. Okay, the farmers started the system of giving a part of their yield as tax to the king in return for protecting the agricultural land. Okay, it was known as Bali and Baga tax. This tax is known as Bali and Baga. Okay, the society was stratified into 4 divisions. Which are the divisions? Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Brahmin was the members of the priest and highest class. Then Kshatriya was warrior class. Okay, warrior class. Then Vaishyas, agricultural class, agricultural and traders was the Vaishyas, then Shudras was slavery system. Okay. These are the 4 divisions. These are the 4 divisions in the period. Then okay. Then look at the textbook, page number 138. Look at the textbook, page number 138. Society in the Gangatic plate, Brahmins, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. Then another, examine the changes to life. Aryans, when they migrated the Saptasindhu region to the Gangatic plains. Complete the table given below. Okay. Complete the table given below. Then firstly, great changes occurred in the belief and customs during this period. Then Gangatic period, Lord Indra and Agni lost their prominence to god like a Prajapati. And Vishnu became more and more important. Simple rituals and practice gave way to complicated and complex ways of worship. Means of worships and religious practice, including sacrifice of animals became costly. The priest became more powerful. Okay. Then complete the table, page number 138. First one, Saptasindhu region. The main occupation was dash. Which occupations? Okay, cattle rearing. Then Gangatic plains, farming was the chief occupations, or agricultural was the chief occupations. Then another point, Vidada, Sabha and Samidhi. Then Gangatic plains, kingship. It means kingship. Okay. Then next, third point, the society was stratified into 3. Saptasindhu region, society stratified into 3 parts. Then Gangatic plains, the society classified into 4. Then Saptasindhu region, king, priest, common man. Then Gangatic plains, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Okay, for caste system. Then Saptasindhu region, symbol belief and practice. Then Gangatic plains, complicated and complex ways of worship. Complicated and complex ways of worship. Then Saptasindhu region, tribes. Then Gangatic plains, Janapadas. These are the main points of the Saptasindhu region and Gangatic plains. Okay. Then next part, rise of cities. The fertility of the rise of cities. Okay. The fertility of the soil and use of iron tools. Use of iron tools made the Gangetic plain. The fertility of the soil and the use of iron tools, the made of Gangetic plain, the better agricultural land. This facilitated growth of exchange centers. These exchange centers later developed into cities. Then people started to settle down in cities for trade. Among such cities, the most prominent were Rajagriha, Vaishali, Banaras, then Kushinagar, and Kausambi. These are the most prominent cities in this place, this age. Okay. Then trade routes connecting these cities came to existence. A new social category thus grew up in cities on the basis of trade and handicrafts. Then coin began to be used for the exchange. Coins began to be used for the exchange of goods. Then the next day, observe in your textbook different types of coins. Used the different types of coins. Page number 139. Page number 139, and write down their features. So many features these coins. Okay. People started to settle down in cities for trade. Among such cities, the most prominent cities were Rajagriha, Kausambi, then Kushinagara, Banaras, etc. and etc. Trade routes connecting these cities came into existence. A new social category thus grew up in cities on the basis of trade and handicrafts. Coin began to be used for the exchange of goods. Okay. They used so many types of coins. Then the next day, formation of new ideas. Okay. Formation of new ideas. The social changes started above the influence of thought of the people. It was during 6th century BC. Listen, 6th century BC. That these were more prominent. Okay. What factors might have prompted these changes? The increase of yagas and animal sacrifice in association with them. Adversely affected the progress of this agriculture. Then next one, the increase of yagas and animal sacrifice, the association with them adversely affected the progress of agriculture. Another point, with an increase in rituals and sacrifice, the priest started amassing wealth and thereby exerted supremacy over others. Then with the growth of trade and the Vaishyas became wealthy. Okay, with the growth of trade and cities, the Vaishyas became wealthy. Though they were wealthy, they were placed in lower positions in the society. Lower positions in the society. Okay. Then, against the social structure, various teams of thought, the emergence in the northeastern region in India, followers of these streams of thought were known as Sramanas. Of these two streams of those, they have acquired acceptability to society and influence the people heavily in Buddhism and Jainism. Then against this societal structure, various teams of this thought emergence of the northeastern region of India. Followers of these streams of thought were known as Sravanas. Then two streams of thought that have occurred in society and influenced people heavily are Buddhism and Jainism. Okay. Then so many evil customs existed in later Vedic period. So many evil customs existed in later Vedic period caused the emergence of Jainism and Buddhism. Okay. So many evil customs. Which are they? First one, denial education. First one, denial education. Then another point, caste system. Then exploitation. Then child marriage and polygamy. Then widow remarriage was not allowed. These are the main evil customs exist in the later Vedic period. Then this period caused by the new ideas, the emergence of Jainism and Buddhism. Okay, today we discuss the new chapter towards the Gangetic plains. Then Saptasindhu region and Gangetic valley or plains. Okay, Saptasindhu region, the main point, Rigveda and pastoral life. Then Gangetic valleys or Gangetic plains. Then three Vedas, Yajurvedas, Samavedas and Atharva Vedas. The main later Vedic period. The agriculture, main occupations, agriculture, then trade and cities. Agriculture expand, so many cities in expand, then trade expand, then connected progress. Okay. Then another part, new ideas, the Jainism and Buddhism. Then take your notebook, write down some important questions. Question number one, describe the early life of Aryans. Or the battle fought by the Aryans offered by the Aryans in the Saptasindhu region were mainly for cattle. Then another questions. Analyze the changes brought in the lives of the Aryans with the use of iron. Then third question. Analyze the changes in structure of society when Aryans migrated to Ganga Valley from the Saptasindhu region. Then write down the table, Saptasindhu region and Gangatic Valley, Ganga plain. Okay. Okay. Today we describe the early life of Aryans, analyze the reason of the migration to Aryans in the Gangatic plain, explain the progress of Aryans agriculture in Gangatic plains, means Saptasindhu region, analyze the societal times of lifestyles of the Aryans after settled the Gangatic plains. Then analyze the reason for the growth of cities, in the Ganga Valley, Ganga plain. Okay. Then today I am wind up the class. We see the next class. Okay. Thank you.